What's going on, guys? My name is Joe and I'm back with more Battlefront beta, if you haven't noticed yet, on the PC. Now, in my previous video of the beta, I said I wanted to see or check how this game played on the PC because, as you know, I'm predominantly a console player, mostly on the Xbox, and I've always been console. But I did say that, Battlefield, that game was a lot more, how do I say it? It was the best on PC, or it is the best on PC. So that's why I wanted to try out Battlefront on the PC. And I've got to say, I'm not the best PC player. My keyboard and mouse aim isn't the greatest, but I guess I'm not, I think I'm not completely terrible. But this game feels pretty good, as, why wouldn't it? It's a really good beta, it's a really good game. It has potential to be a really good game, and I'm sure it won't disappoint, not on the consoles and not on PC. The only main difference between, the console version and the PC version, not counting the keyboard and mouse and controller, I read on IGN, I think it was IGN, I don't know if it was IGN or GameSpot, I read that the Xbox One version ran at 720p and the PS4 version ran at 900p. So for me, that's not really all that, big. It doesn't make much of a difference for me. I can tell the difference, but it's not something that I care so much about. I'm not one of these console fanboys that say, ooh, Call of Duty runs at 1080p native on PS4 and runs at 900p on Xbox and it's upscaled to 1080p. I don't really care about that because, one, I have a PC that can run this game at 1080p over 60 frames per second. I think I was running this at, I had it on Ultra at 1080p and it was running at about 70 to 80, frames per second. So that's over 60, which I try to, get at least no less than 60 frames per second on my PC games, because it's just, I don't know, I'm just anal about that. 60 FPS is like the sweet spot, so that's what I try to reach with any game that I play. So playing the Xbox One version at 720p and playing the PC version at full 1080, it does look a lot prettier and a lot more beautiful. But for me, that really doesn't make a difference. I really like this game on the PC. I don't know if it's something that I need to get used to, referring to keyboard and mouse, or just the fact that I'm much more comfortable playing an FPS on, on a controller, on the sticks. So I'm going to keep playing Battlefront from here on out. I think it's only today and tomorrow for the beta, depending on when you're watching this. Today is Sunday when I'm recording this. So I don't know. I think I'm still up in the air about either getting it for PC or getting it for console. On one hand, I guess you could say Xbox, it's something I'm comfortable with. Controller, sticks. I played lots of first-person shooters, so that's my go-to. And on the other hand, you have PC, which is, the PC master race. You have full 1080p, 60 plus frames per second. So, not to mention on PC, you have all these, custom servers and rented servers, private servers. A lot of them are modded. And, on the console, you don't really have that. So, I'm still deciding. I need to play a lot more on the PC. I think I'm just going to play, like I said, I'm going to play on the PC from here on out until the end of the beta. So, that's that. Thank you guys so much for listening to pointless points of view or with me, and hope you guys have a nice day and take care.